Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're talking about Cincinnati Bengals defensive tackle Geno Atkins in terms of his pre-draft profile. So I've been doing a lot of videos recently because it's the off season, going over various NFL players to kind of give you a perspective on the many different types of players that make up the thresholds and overall data that I use. And one player in question I wanted to bring up was Geno Atkins because he's become one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL, and there was a lot of data pointing towards that in his pre-draft profile, and fell mostly just due to arbitrary height concerns, how tall he was. So if you're new to the channel and new to the work that I do, all terms and definitions will be in the description. With all that stuff out of the way, let's get to Geno Atkins' analytics profile. So first off, you look at his production data. He had an 80.35 solo tackle score, 79.86 sack score, and a 90.08 tackle for loss score. Didn't quite hit all the thresholds in terms of all-pro potential at the defensive tackle position, but definitely hit the Pro Bowl thresholds in terms of the position. And when you look at the averages, pretty much lines up pretty well with the averages of Pro Bowl versus All-Pro, but still very strong all-around production traits for Geno Atkins. And on top of that, the biggest selling point for Geno Atkins was his athleticism traits. 91.12 in terms of explosiveness, 98.74 in terms of speed, and 96.91 in terms of flexibility for his size. All that combined, he went on to have a really incredible career on the Cincinnati Bengals up to this point. He had 4 90-plus percentile total impact seasons, 2 80 percentile impact seasons, and 2 slightly above average but still pretty decent seasons in terms of 2010 and 2013 in terms of his overall data. So again, his data showed him as more of a Pro Bowl player than an All-Pro player, and that's pretty much what his data has shown out to be. So someone that isn't exactly going to be elite consistently, but definitely is going to be pretty decent. And there's no denying that Geno Atkins is just a fantastic all-around player. So I think the bottom line when it comes to Geno Atkins is I think people put too much stock into how tall a defensive tackle is versus how productive and how athletic they are. And I think if people spend more time looking at athleticism traits, looking at production traits, they'll not make the same mistake in terms of missing on a player like this, or at least allowing a player like this to fall as far as Geno Atkins did, because Geno Atkins was not a first-round pick, people. Geno Atkins was someone that was available way later in the draft due to concerns over height. When in reality, when you look at his production, you look at his athleticism traits, that should never have been the case. And of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn@wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Gymmetrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know. Hit that notification button so you're always reminded when another video of mine drops. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace!